Well, people have said to me, what's it like being back here? So I said, well, at first it was really weird, but it was kind of strange and familiar at the same time. Uh, the money was strange, and yet I could count change in the store without even thinking about it. And a few people expressed concern that I might get run over because I'd looked the wrong way down the street, but I didn't. And that I'd find it difficult to drive, and I didn't. I'm used to driving an automatic for the last few years, but okay, I got into a car and stalled it the first time I had to pull away. That was finding the biting point of the clutch of the car, really. After that, I was fine. Didn't have any problem driving on the left again. Just followed the traffic, really. Last week I went out on a bus, and I didn't have any problem with that either. Driving a double-decker bus around the streets of London, of course, is a whole lot different to driving an SUV on a 4-lane highway in California. But it all kind of came back to me. I guess it's the old saying. Had some fun rediscovering the foodstuffs that I'd missed. You see, I don't take the attitude that when I go somewhere else in the world that, oh, I can't get this and I can't get that. I just enjoy what's there and adapt, because that's the positive way of doing things in life. I mean, you can't forever pine for what you had where you used to live. I've never been homesick. I miss people, of course, and sometimes I miss places. And when I would sit there in California watching things, sometimes like the countryside programs, I'd think, oh yeah, the rolling hills of England, but never really missed the place. And to all intents and purposes, if other things had worked out differently, then I'd probably still been in California. But I'm back here in London, and I think I'm adapting quite well, actually. It's been nice going around to the stores and finding some of the things that I'd missed, that I'd forgotten I'd missed. Things like brown sauce. Okay, you can laugh, but A1 steak sauce and all the other sauces that you can get in the States aren't the same. Branston pickle. Now, I know you probably say, well, hey, I've been to the States and I can buy Branston pickle too. Yeah, but it's like crazy money, 5 or 6 flipping dollars for a small pot, probably something to do with imports and things. What else? Well, now, here we are. This is something I did miss. Crumpets. Again, there was some stores I found where I could get crumpets, but they weren't the same as crumpets you buy here. They were somehow slightly different. And it was like over $2 for a pack of 6. I got those in Tesco the other day, and it was 58 pence, so it's like half the price. So okay, I'm not really complaining, because it's importing things or making things that aren't particularly popular, and of course it's down to supply and demand. So it was nice to come back here and buy bread at an English baker's, because even the in-store bakeries there, somehow the bread's, it's different recipes. It's just different, Other things. I'm not one particularly for sweet tooth. I'm not really into eating donuts and sticky buns and that kind of thing. Now, I like the savoury snacks, Scotch eggs, pork pies, sausage rolls. Couldn't get those things over there for love nor money. So, yeah, okay, somebody's going to tell me there's a specialist store, but I mean, I'm talking about going to the regular stores, in the shopping mall or the regular supermarket. The weather. Well, when I left the Californian desert, it was not particularly warm. It actually rained for the first time in 3 or 4 months, and temperatures are down around freezing point at night or below, and a little bit warmer during the day. I mean, here it's not much above freezing point all day and night, but hey, it could be worse. I mean, talking to some friends in Canada the other day, and they've got 6 foot of snow and can't find the car. So, and we had about 1 inch in this part of London near Heathrow, and it was gone again the next day after it rained. So all in all, I think I'm adapting quite well, and not finding anything really different. No, everything's much as it was when I left, really. I mean, I don't want to get into the discussion about politics and what the government is or isn't doing. I don't mean it in those terms. I'm talking about just walking around. You know, it's much the same as I left in 2004. So that's my observations of returning to England, really, after a spell of 6 years overseas.